Good morning. Mackenzie Johnston with Cattle News Central, bringing you your March 31st cattle industry headlines. Sponsored by Sandhills Beef Company of Mullen, Nebraska. Eat like a rancher. America First means buying directly from the producer. Be the change. To learn about everything Sandhills Beef Company has to offer, be sure to head on over to their website, www.sandhillsbeefco.com. According to Reuters, on Monday, Argentina reported that the country suspended 15 meat exporters for dodging industry regulations, derailing at least 40 metric tons of shipments from one of the world's best-known beef producers. Argentina is a major world exporter of beef, and China is one of their key customers. According to Argentina's agriculture ministry, several meat export operations undercut competitors and evaded taxes by failing to properly register their businesses with the state. Names of the companies involved in this situation or the destinations of the exports have not been publicized. According to Yahoo Finance, the global grass-fed beef market is expected to be worth approximately $13.3 billion by 2025. From present day until 2025, the market is expected to register a 4.4% compound annual growth rate. The global grass-fed beef market has gained momentum due to the world experiencing a drastic shift in eating habits. Consumers are more focused on food and beverages with clean labels. Additionally, grass-fed beef has been gaining popularity over concerns of antibiotic use in animals. To cater to consumers' desires, restaurants are adding grass-fed beef steaks and other beef products to their menus, which has greatly contributed to the grass-fed beef market growing. According to the Beef Read by Cassie Fish, USDA's weekly comprehensive boxed beef report showed that boxed beef sales surged last week, especially in the 22-plus day sales and export sales. The month of March has experienced record beef production, but the supply has been met with astounding demand. For the beef industry, this is great news because outfront beef sales will deduct from available product in the spot market at a later date. Peak U.S. beef demand will occur here in the second quarter when some of this beef will be shipping either domestically or internationally. Export beef demand is partially being supported by other nations such as Australia, Argentina, and Brazil not being able to meet global beef demand like they did last year. As I reported earlier in this update, Argentina just discovered fraud in their export markets, which has sidelined numerous export companies. And both Brazil and Argentina simply don't have the cattle supplies to support big exports. Packers will make the decision to add slaughter shifts if demand is active and more supply is needed to fill immediate demand, which we will most likely see in the second quarter. Producers should expect bigger weekly slaughters in the second quarter as the market moves through available supplies of market-ready cattle at a healthy pace. Boxed beef prices were up sharply on yesterday, and all indications say that there is more upside coming in the next few weeks. Cash cattle prices are expected to increase this week also, possibly gaining more momentum than we've seen in quite some time. Lots of good news out there. National Beef Wire has reported that the current drought situation looks grim across much of the United States as we head into April. The probability that these dry conditions will begin to impact the cattle markets grows larger with each passing week. The latest drought monitor shows that 43.55% of the continental United States is in some degree of drought. Additionally, 20.66% of the country is considered abnormally dry. So that means only 35.79% of the United States is free from drought conditions. At the beginning of March, back in 2020, over 76% of the United States was drought-free. Finally, National Beef Wire reported yesterday that choice box beef ended the day at $244.83. That was up $5.30. And select box beef ended the day at $235.92, and that was up $3.42. Some pretty big jumps for those box beef prices. That is all I have for you guys this morning. I hope everyone's week is going well. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday.